Okay. Um, the long-awaited response from me, Raymond Lamar Lee, aka the Duke. Um, I did a study about what is hip hop and what is rap and what determines uh, the difference. And I asked a lot of people, um, some of my comrades, um, some people I do radio with, Kobe Kane, uh, BT, DK, all those guys that I work with. And we don't all agree, and that's cool with me because we're not supposed to agree on everything. But man, this is on my mind today. It's been a long day, but a strong day. Okay, every day you get up, you're stronger. So anyway, back to the topic: hip hop and rap. Uh, I've been like really, I don't know. I'm just really into this. This is the culture. I love the culture. And the way I define hip hop is I broke it down into an acronym. Kind of stole from bits and pieces of other people's acronyms. But basically, hip hop is highly intellectual poetry helping our people. Highly intellectual poetry helping our people. So, a lot of things that people want to throw in there as rap, yeah, it's not rap. Um, and I didn't make up hip hop. Hip hop was founded by Bambaataa. I'm not going to do the whole hip hop history lesson tonight. But hip hop was founded by Africa Bambaataa, and it was the fundamental principles was peace, love, unity, peace, love, unity, and fun. So, and it was also a positive, uplifting thing that, along with b-boy and break and DJ and that. But just real quick, because I don't want to go on too long, because people know me and they know I love to talk about this. But hip hop and rap, okay. The thing about me in this is it's touchy because hip hop is something created by blacks and Latinos. Poor, oppressed communities came up with this voice of how to speak. Now, I actually study a lot of history, and but not your curriculum that you get in high school or college. I study a lot of the untold truths of this country and the world in general. And if you know anything about black culture and about, so you go all the way back to philosophy with Aristotle and Plato and what they stole from the Egyptians. And you can go on over to Western civilization, and when you start talking about black inventions and a lot of things that are swept under the rug, this is kind of why I get a little bit passionate about this when we talk about hip hop and rap, because rap is totally different. Rap is under the hip hop umbrella because hip hop is where all this comes from, and rap is underneath. Rap is something you do. Hip hop is a culture. A lot of people get into that hip hop, but I'm talking about hip hop and rap music. So rap came from hip hop music, and a lot of people are doing rap and don't understand that they're not hip hop. Again, I go back to the definition I gave of highly intellectual poetry helping our people. It helps, it uplifts our people. And a lot of people don't want to get into that because they think one is better than the other. Me personally, yeah, I do think one is better than the other, but I don't think because you rap means that, wow, that's actually on my computer, not on my shirt. But anyway, because you rap, it doesn't mean that it's not a good art form. There's very good lyricists. There's great music structure, but it's not hip hop. And I think people get mad at that because they think hip hop's good, rap is bad. Or the message of hip hop is good and rap is not so good. But on a skill level, you can have a horrible hip hop song on skill wise, but you can have a great rap song, could be negative images and messages being portrayed, but great skill level and great poetry. That's why the helping our people part gets a lot of people kicked out of hip hop, or separates them from hip hop. So hip hop and rap, highly intellectual poetry helping our people. So again, just going back to the black culture, black history, things have been hidden and taken from black culture, just like rock and roll. And so when I see people claiming hip hop and it's not, because its original intent was to uplift people, it bothers me a little bit, because now kids think that this is hip hop, and these generations coming up think that this is hip hop. This is not hip hop that you're doing. This is rap. I can give tons of examples of rap and tons of examples of hip hop. I don't have to do that, but like, really, if it's not helping the culture, the music, the message is not helping the culture, and just because a rapper is getting rich, it doesn't mean it's helping the culture. So there's a paid advertiser of a certain message in rap, and so it's just real difficult for me, because again, something has been taken that the black culture invented. Now, it's no dispute. They don't take away who invented it. Like, we know the inventors are still alive and they can tell you about it, and the originators. But now they've changed the message. Just like you don't know, the Egyptians and Africans created geometry and great philosophical teachings. You don't know that. That was stolen and taught differently in Western education. And so now they're doing it with music. And we know music is very powerful. So a lot of people say that it's just music. Well, it's just music. We know from the Negro spirituals, we know from gospel spiritual music, that music is a very influential tool. So I actually, have said hip hop creates this internal racism. To me, it's part of the population control that's going on. And again, a lot of people might not agree with me. I know I've given myself a lot more time than the people I interviewed, but this is really my chance to really kind of express how I feel about hip hop. The messages in rap that people are calling hip hop are bad, and it's just internal racism, because you got a culture of people disrespecting women, just being very materialistic, and it creates a cycle of violence and ignorance, because it's not supposed to be that. Hip hop was not supposed to be that, and it's not still. So what y'all are doing is rap. It's not hip hop. And I'm sorry, like, a lot of my favorite artists that I grew up listening to were actually just rap. It was rap music. It wasn't hip hop. We know who hip hop is. It's the Public Enemies. It's the KRS-Ones. It's the Grandmaster Flash, the originators. It's Run DMC. There is a lot of, maybe that is on my shirt. I think I got it. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's bothering me. Whatever it is. I think I got it. Anyway, that was not on my computer. So back to the subject. I'm about to end it up because we're getting around the 10-minute mark. But I wanted to go in a little bit on this because I I want to lead a hip hop revolutionary movement, which goes back to the old like Ice Cube stuff. I've been listening to him, Public Enemy, Poor Righteous Teachers, Brand Nubian. I want people to be proud of their race. I want people to be proud to uplift others and not be into the drugs and into the getting high and all that. Like that message is just like so repetitive. Like it affects people. A lot of people say, well, I just like the music. Well, I'm sorry. That message is still being planted on your brain while you're dancing to that music. Beautiful music sometimes created with an ugly message over it. So this is something I'm passionate about. You hear me talk about it on Duke's Corner. I'm taking a stand myself, and I want people to really pay attention to the messages that are being sent to Black culture. We need to stand up, create some more revolutionary music. Hip hop was revolutionary to start out, and so we need to get back to that. Rap is, unfortunately, one of the biggest brainwashing tools going on right now. So I could talk forever about this, but I've had this on my brain, and again, I've talked to several people. A lot of people say, there's no difference between hip hop and rap, but I just challenge you guys, especially MCs, if you're doing hip hop or think you're doing hip hop, to remember that acronym: highly intellectual poetry, helping our people. HIPHOP. You can't change what the creators gave it. I really want people to stop doing that. That's been done too much in Black culture. With gospel music, it has a sound, it has a vocal arrangement. But even if you use that sound and vocal arrangement and you're talking about killing and drugs, they're not going to call it gospel music. They're going to say that's sacrilegious. So this is anti-hip hop that's going on with the rap. So it's not hip hop. So sorry, if you want to be hip hop, you got to fit the criteria. Some can debate with me if you want, but that's just how it is. I'm out of here. I love y'all. I'm not fighting anybody. I'm only trying to uplift. So, Raymond Lamar Lee, catch me on Duke's Corner 90.3. Catch me on WJBE, The Quiet Storm 99.7 here in Knoxville. And I'm out.